Hello everyone, welcome back to TezAsia Hackathon 3.0 powered by Tezos India. And today we are having a sixth session and the special session from this TezAsia Hackathon 3.0 series, where today we have Zaid from Zeeve, who will be teaching us about properties of an ideal app, the Tezos based app quick walk, and like how to use Zeeve infrastructure for your app dApps on Tezos. Okay, let me tell you, introducing this. Mohammed Zaid. He has been working as a lead software engineer in Zeeve for around 4 years and had done multiple projects in decentralized domain such as federated learning and blockchain, and currently leading the team to integrate IPFS, public and permissive protocols at Zeeve, at the Zeeve managed layer. Okay. Hi Zaid.
Yeah, hi everyone. Thanks, Simapreet, for giving me this opportunity. And yeah, thanks all to join us. And let me start with sharing my screen.
So,
Okay.
would you like to share a quick answer about like what we will be seeing today in the session on the hands-on session, like how we will be integrating Zeep with building and deploying and managing apps, Tezos-based projects using Zeep. What we will be seeing today?
So it's I have I'll provide you the Tezos Ghost and 10 points and through Zeep, and using which I'll have a demo. It's kind of wallet app. Okay,
Okay.
so I'll going to use that endpoint which is provided by the Zeeve and show you that how it can be done. And currently I'm using React.js. That's why will be using the Taquito SDK for its integration. So and after that I'll give you a walkthrough around the Zeeve product app, what are the um, blockchain services that Zeeve is providing. Like there's automation behind so many nodes, and even you can get the endpoints of different protocols in a shared environment. So I'll give you a quick around it, and then I'll show you some hands-on uh, we will share my screen and do some kind of API calls and RPC calls and all. So, and even going to interact with the IPFS service under the hood of ZDFS. That's a sub-product under the umbrella of Z product. Okay, so that's how it will look like, and yeah.
Okay, then I think that's cool. I think we will be seeing lots of things today. Then I think you can start with the session. The stage is
Yeah,
yours.
so let me share my screen. Okay, so that I can just like uh, yeah. So first, before proceeding to directly towards the D app, and I just want to talk about what are the properties of an ideal app, and so that we must be having an idea what are the services of decentralized domain are required to make D apps. Okay, so D app is basically a decentralized app, or some people just call it as a digital app. It's a software program which not only runs on a single node, it runs on multiple nodes. And it's not exactly controlled by a single authority. Okay, so that's the beauty of decentralized network, and it's you want going to store any sensitive information at a centralized level. So basically, we just your it's a front end application which just interact directly with the no blockchain nodes in order to communicate over the chain. And yes, so for getting more detailed data, you need to you know also interact with the indexing services. Okay, so let me tell you about what are indexing services. Basically, when you talk about getting the transactional history of any address or a contract, okay, and if you want to know that how many tokens, different tokens are present on a particular address, so these kind of information cannot be fetched directly from the chain. So what you need to do, you need to have a indexing services which just parse your data into a sequential databases sometimes in a way that it can be queried easily. Okay. And using which we just take out the historical data or any kind of data using a single queries. So like your front end app, first of all, it's just communicate with the blockchain node endpoint. Okay, in order to fetch the wallet balance, or make the balance, transfer the balance, or sometimes you just do the transaction over a smart contract, and you also sometimes deploy your smart contract. So we will be doing the same thing in Tezos based wallet app, which I have created for this particular session. Okay, so it's and then second thing which I have used for creating this D app, I have used the indexing services, or indexing service of Tezos. So Tezos is already having indexer, and I'm using the endpoint of that. And yes, Zeeve also offers so many indexing services for different protocols. Like if you want to get the indexing data of Ethereum, Binance, and like you know Corium, etc. So you can just have a look to the Zeeve.io product, and then you will get it. And third thing is when we talk about showing some information in our particular digital app, or you can say decentralized app. So we actually don't show all the information. Sometimes what we do, we just redirect the user to the explorer. So I'm using the Tezos Explorer for that information. Like if you want to take a in-depth information about any operations happened on the Tezos, so you can just take it, that app will redirect you to the Explorer. Okay, so that's all about the properties of DApp. So whenever we build any DApp, so we need to take care of this thing, that no sensitive information, just like mnemonic of any mnemonic seed, or private key cannot be sent to any centralized service. You cannot do in a way like you can just send it to any backend, or centralized backend, or centralized database. So this is not the way to handle or building a proper proper ideal DL. Okay, so yeah, and let me show you again uh, what I have created. And first I'll give you the info, show you that what is there is a Z wallet which is based on Tezos, and have used Taquito SDK in order to communicate with the different APIs of Tezos. Okay, let me share my screen in a way so that you will be able to see everything. Uh, yeah, so yeah, this is the one. Let me. So yeah, this is a uh, Z wallet, basically app, and Z wallet, and it is having the functionality to connect your wallet with it, and then it will get the access of your wallet on your behalf, and then make a you can do the you can transfer some tokens to another account, and even you can receive it. So, and it will just show you the balance and like a transaction history, what we call it is operations history. So let me connect it with my Temple app. So here, as soon as I click on connect wallet, it will just provides me different options to connect with my different wallets. So I'm using Temple browser extension for this. So here I have a Tezos wallet. Okay, I'm just giving you the information of my wallet to this, and it's asked me about my credentials. And now I'm just permitting mm, my wallet, like my Zeeve wallet is requesting the Temple app to get the information, like requesting the permissions to get the information of the wallet, just like public address and the public keys and all. So like once I click on it, it just shows me this particular thing. Like this is my wallet address, and then this is my balance, and here I can send and receive, and this is my operations history. Okay, so yeah, so that's all, and let me do a transaction over it. Like I need to use another browser in order to like open my another wallet so that I can show you that yes, uh, how this wallet is working currently. So I have another wallet in my another browser. Okay, I'm just giving the access to the Z wallet. Okay, so here I have connected another wallet. It is ending with PX9, and my second wallet is ending with KEC. So what I'll do, I'll just copy the address of PX9, and then uh, s- send some token from KEC wallet. Okay, so this is how it will look. Suppose I'm just I'm sending 100 Tezos tokens, and like once I'll click on sending button, it will just ask me about my permission. So I'll just give the permission, like I'm just signing the operation currently, because Temple wallet is holding the private key of my wallet. That's why. So the signing is obviously done by the Temple wallet. It's just taking the permissions from the Temple wallet. Okay, so as soon as I'm just clicking on it, so you can see that I have received 100 Tezos token here, and the balance has been incremented, and some amount has been decremented from here, and you can see that I've sent to this particular address. So if I want to show more, if I want to see like more detail about it, like uh, yeah, about this particular operations, like this is operation hash. Uh, so I'll click on it. It will just redirect me to the Explorer. So that's all about you know the app which I have created. Let me like give you quick walk through about the code base, and if we will get the chance, then I'll also try to clone it right now in front of you guys. Okay, so I think we are good uh, till yet. Is there any question? Samaprit, I'm audible now.
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Yeah, is it good to go?
Yeah, yeah, good to go.
Yeah, okay. So like let me just give you quick walkthrough like how I have created this app. Or maybe what I can do, I can just show you that how our product is working, like Z product is working, and what are the services it is having. Okay, and like so so that you need to jump off to app.zeep.io in order to like get all the endpoints of different protocols, and maybe if you want to interact with the IPFS and want some blockchain data, I mean indexing data, So you need to, whether you can sign up using Google Auth, and maybe you can just customly enter your email, and then just, if you, as soon as you sign in, okay, so like you will get the overview like this. Okay, so this is the Zeeve product, and here you will find the cloud distribution. Like obviously these nodes are being hosted over some cloud, so it just provides you how like how many nodes are being hosted on AWS and how many are on DigitalOcean and Tencent. So because Zeeve has support of multiple clouds, yeah, and you can bring your own cloud in order to deploy your own node. Okay, and this is just a summary about your different services which are currently in use. Like you have four spaces, workspaces, nodes, endpoints, and you have like added three clouds right now. So like that's how it works. And let me give you about quick around like what is RPC endpoints. So RPC endpoints is just like uh, they are shared endpoints of the blockchain nodes. So like suppose if you want to create a uh, yeah, so if you want to create a endpoint of Ethereum mainnet, then you can just select Ethereum from here, and then you can just select the network. And as soon as you click on next, then it will just ask you about the permission if you want to enter the security of JWT. So we will just skip this part and just submit it. Okay. So it just have created an endpoint, and I can just utilize this particular endpoint in my D app. Like if I want to deploy any smart contract over Ethereum. Okay, and if I want to build any wallet-based app using Ethereum, so I can just utilize the node endpoint directly from here. Okay, and you can see that it is also providing the WS connection as well as HTTP, and you can disable or enable the security over it. Okay, and it just also provides you the different you know uh, uh, code snippets so that you can just test if everything is working fine or not. So it just provides you easiness while giving a hello world to any service. And once I click on metrics, so it just provides you some more information, like how many number of requests have been successfully done in 24 hours, and total requests, and like percentage of requests, and how many invalid requests I have made on this endpoint. So, and even you get the recent endpoint history also, like so that you can just monitor and analyze like when and like when and what type of API call has been made. Okay, so like yeah, Zeeve supports multiple protocols. Okay, like uh, as you can see, like we have launched Binance, Corium, Decom, Ethereum, Phantom, OKC, Polkadot. Okay, so there are a number of protocols which you can have like endpoint, or if your business size is quite large and your solution is like going to be scalable right now, and you're going to have a good user base, so you can have a dedicated node. Okay, instead of directly having the endpoints. So like not only the full nodes, but yes, you can also have validator nodes as well. Okay, so like we all know about validators. So like validator nodes are nodes which participate in consensus mechanism, and like publishing the validators, publishing the blocks on any chain. So like then we have ZDFS. So this is a application, like this is another service which is in which we call a Zeeve distributed file system. So basically it works on IPFS protocol, and it just gives you the leverage to like integrate it using IPFS CLI, and as well as ZDFS is having their own Node.js based SDK, which gives you very quick uh, inter- in, integration within your code. Okay, and if you are interacting with a ERC 721 token, okay, like ERC 21 token, yes, for NFT creation and all. So in NFTs, like it is recommended to have like decentralized storage, so you can just make use of ZDFS in such kind of applications. So let me talk about like how can you make you like I'll give a quick walkthrough around like how can you make a code and how can you just integrate within your code. Okay, so Zeeve provides you the shared gateway also. Like if you are doing some kind of research R&D and your use case is not that great, so you can just utilize the gateway in a shared environment. And if you want to have a gateway, dedicated gateway, your use case is becoming quite large, and you don't want any kind of interference. You want the origin to be separated out from other user, other uh, you know customers. Like you just want your dedicated space, dedicated node of IPFS. You can just have a look to the ZDFS gateway. ZDFS gateway provides you the capability to host your own IPFS node. Okay, then you'll have a file CID verified, just provides you like V1 and V2 versions of content identifier. Okay, suppose I'm just uh, selecting any file and then you know and want to get the information of what is the content identification hash of it on IPFS, and it just gives me the information and just to cross check our data. So it's like to check the integrity of any file, you have a just direct access. So you can analyze also, like in case, like I have shown in case of API endpoints also, like you can have a matrix data where you can do the analysis that what kind of API calls have been made in 24 hours and what are the and or how the request and response looks like. Okay, so similar in case of IPFS, you have like analytics dashboard where you can just have a like uh, historical data, how much API consumption you have made in IPFS, and disk usage are like how many disk you are occupying. Okay, and then like you having inbound and outbound traffic through your node. So yeah, that's it. And then we will have a blockchain data. So blockchain data is just indexing data, which I was talking about, like I have used in DApp. Okay, so it's just gives you the leverage to to get the information of any contract or any wallet historical data. If you want any transactional historical data of any wallet, or maybe you want to get the information that how many token this particular wallet is having. So such kind of information is can be fetched using the indexing services that comes under blockchain data service. So like you have blocks data, like if you want to take a look directly how many transaction hashes are there in the blocks, so you can just directly access this through it, like because there are certain APIs which are like some information are not cannot be fetched directly from the blockchain. This has to be fetched from any you know uh, centralized uh, a service which is parsing the data in an organized way so that we can query it. And if you want to query some tokens out of an account, then you can just make use of it. Okay, so there are certain API methods present. Okay, so that's all for you know Z. Let me give you a quick code introduction about the DF which I have created for this particular session. Okay, so I have used React.js along with TypeScript inbuilt. Okay, so this is the endpoint of Tezos. This node is being hosted on the Zeeve infrastructure. Okay, so this is the RPC URL of the node of Tezos node, which I'm using, and then I'm using this indexer a URL or provided by the Tezos itself, and then Explorer also, so that we can just make use of all the three things in our D app. Okay, so as you can see that I'm not using any service which is being hosted by myself at the backend, and I'm not either sharing the wallet information, just like my mnemonic, seed, and private key, to any of the services, any of the backend services, because it's not right to do it. So if you like feel like sharing, like storing information, just like seed, because seed is the core part of your wallet. Okay, so like if you want to store, feel like storing the seed, so it should be stored at the client side only, and that too in the encrypted form. So for that you can either use index database and in desktop app, and maybe you can use SQLite in mobile app development. Okay, even
Can
mobile app.
you zoom
Yeah,
a little bit?
pardon.
Can you zoom on the screen a little bit? Also, we have one question. I think while choosing all, while you were showing all the steps, someone mentioned that you chose Ethereum as a protocol. Are all the steps will gonna be same for Tezos also? If so, can you show that
Yeah, yeah,
also?
yeah. So yes, exactly. So it's like everything is like I have just shown you for the Ethereum, but it's just uh, that's a product. So you can choose any of the protocol. The flow will be same.
So, can
I hope.
okay, after explaining the code, can you please redo show the steps for the Tezos after selecting the
So
Tezos?
I need to check with the team, because currently the Tezos is not being in the list. So I have tried for that. Okay.
Okay.
So people can use this Tezos node directly. Okay, I'll provide you with that. Even I have like you know I'll provide you the GitHub link of this particular DApp also, so people can directly take a look what we have coded for them. Okay, is this fine? Uh,
Yeah, yeah, sure. You can just zoom in a little bit, and also if you, in case you want to share a link, let me know. You can send it in the private chat. I will add it in the YouTube stream.
yeah, so they can make use of this particular endpoint right now. Okay, yeah. So this is like this basically this is a single application. That's why I haven't mm, you know discreted into page components. But yes, so here I have a component for showing the status whether I have I have made the connection with my temple wallet or not. So whether it is in connection or disconnected mode. So then I'm showing the wallet info using this wallet component, then transfer token, and then connect wallet component, and then wallet operations. So and then this disconnect wallet is also there, so component. So first what I'll do, I'll just show you how I'll make a connection with the uh, Temple wallet using the Beacon wallet interface. People must be having idea about Beacon wallet, but let me just repeat here. Like Beacon is a interface in order to use make use of wallet APIs of Tezos, and and use it inside your DApp. Okay, so it's just a part of Taquito SDK. Okay, so let me jump over to connect wallet app component. Okay, so here I have as soon as I just come over to this particular component, so I have a init beacon wallet instance. So I'm just initializing beacon wallet instance here. Okay, so that I can just make so that I can communicate with the temple or other uh, like other wallet. Okay, so here I have created the instance, and then I'm setting the uh, wallet provider, like which network I'm choosing for making use of it. So currently I'm choosing GhostNet, and that's how it will be done. So, and then I'm just providing this information to my Tezos instance. Okay, that this is my provider. Uh, oh, okay, and then I'm setting the wallet here. So before, like my work has already been done here, but it just checks if there is an active session of the wallet or not. Like if I have provided the permissions of Temple wallet to my wallet application, okay, already, and it is already having the session maintained. So like I can just check if the wallet session is maintained or not. Okay, so I'm just checking is whether the account is active or not, and using which I'm just if the account is active, then I'm just getting the information of my public address of my wallet. So it just say, you can say, request public key hash from the wallet. Okay, so that's how I'm doing, and then as soon as this these all the things are done, I'm just setting the state to true for beacon connection in order to like display this particular component, like connection has been made. Okay, so far we are good to go now. Is there any question?
No, no, no. There are no particular questions. It was just like someone mentioned that the link you sent was not working.
No, it is working. I'm making use of it.
Can you resend it again?
Yeah,
Because I
maybe some like special hidden characters are getting added.
I think it's not working as of now.
So, what kind of functionality are they using?
Like for the RPC URL.
Uh, yeah, it's PC. It works fine. Like it's working in my app. Like, can you please ask them that which function, if they are using Taquito or something else, like which API they are trying to access?
Um, okay, it's just a general question that they when after clicking on the link, it is not working. Like it's not opening. Okay, because it's a ghostnet.
That's that's basically a node endpoint. So like I don't know why they're opening it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
There must be some confusion. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, there must be.
Yeah. So they must be thinking that this wallet app is being hosted over this URL.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So
That's
basically,
again.
this is the node, GhostNet node of Tezos protocol, uh, and this is the RPC URL of that node. Okay.
Yes, you can continue.
Yeah. So like I was on this particular part. So like I'm just calling in the use effect. So this is the React hook for calling any function at the time of component did mount. So as soon as like my connect wallet component gets mounted, so I need to check for the beacon wallet instance to access the permission, like to initiate the beacon interface. Okay, so as soon as you can see that once I click on connect network, so it just shows me the interface. Okay, so this interface is coming because of this particular initialization I'm making. Okay. And once I'm just connecting over it, like once I'm just clicking on connect to wallet function, so like what it is doing actually, like I want to jump over to the React session right now. So it's prevent default, just like to prevent any default behavior of the browser. Okay, so like I'm just requesting the permission of the wallet, like and, from the temple app, and like as soon as I click, this interface is getting open, and is asking from the temple extension that just provide me some information of the wallet. Okay, so it just provides me the instance of the wallet, and then like I'll get the public key out of it, and then set mark this particular like and I'll also fetch the balance out of it. So I have created a separate function for this, so in order to maintain the code base. Okay, so there is a set balance function. What it is doing actually, it is just setting the address, like public address of the wallet, which it has got from the sample. Okay, so you can see that. So okay, so it's just setting it to like Tezos coins, and that's how I'm setting up. Okay, so far we are good now. So this is the connection part. Okay, and after that, what we need to do, like we need to obviously go for uh, disconnection. I would say I will just directly jump over to disconnect. Like how do I disconnect my wallet? Okay, wallet instance. So it's quite easy. You guys can just reset all the states which you have. Like if you have any active wallet, then you can just release its instance from the temple wallet. Okay, and then you just reset the wallet address, public wallet public address, and then balance make it to 0, and then wallet to null. This is our local state for managing the wallet instance, and then we are marking the beacon connection, like wallet beacon connection to false, so that our this component gets updated. Okay, so that's how it is being done. And like let me connect it again. Okay, so that I can just make you understand that how the transfer is being done. Okay, so like I have like this is the transfer token component. Okay, so here I'm passing the Tezos instance. Okay, which I have done at the time of starting the app. Okay, so it is having like a form which will take the inputs of the recipient address to whom you want to send the token, and then Tezos amount. Okay, for that we created a function for handle change, like which will going to set my form information inside a state, and then I'm also setting the errors also based on my front end validations. Okay, so that just to ensure that there is no such invalid entries to get passed into the uh, object which I'm creating for making the transfer transaction. Okay, so like here it is, like and here's this is the code, like that's how it look like. Okay, so this is my form, and as soon as I click on button for send button, okay, transfer token, this one, so it will just going to call transfer token function. Okay, so again, like I'll have to do the validation, because it might be the possibility that something goes wrong, and like I don't want to fail the transaction for because of just human errors. So after that, what I do, I just create a operation. So in Tezos, we call operations for any particular transaction. So what I'm doing, like using the Tezos instance and having a wallet instance, I'm just calling a function transfer. Okay. So transfer will take the entries like to whom you want to send. This is the recipient address, and then the amount which I have to enter here, and then I'll just call another function inside it, which is send. Okay, so it just creates a transaction object for me. Okay, and after that, I need to take the permission from my Temple wallet, because obviously signing is not being done from my side. This application doesn't hold the seed or maybe the mnemonic or the private key of the wallet. So private key is still being stored or managed by the Temple wallet. So I need to take the confirmation, or you can say the permission of signing this. Not the permission, but yes, I need to sign it by interacting with the my Temple wallet. So like you can see, like if I just do any transaction over my, so see, if I want to like send 20 Tezos on this particular address, what it will do, it will just you know ask me about the confirmation. So for confirmation, it just I'm signing my transaction using my Temple wallet. So as soon as I confirm it, okay, so it just signs it, because everything is like private data is being maintained by the Temple wallet itself. So it just shows me sent. Okay, yeah. So as soon as it just sent, I'm just marking it sent state, so that I can just show the successful message of sending the uh, token to the recipient address. Okay, and as soon as like it just finishes off, I'm just resetting all the states after 5 seconds. Okay, so that's how my transfer module is working inside the D app. Okay, and I'm making use of Taquito SDK. As you can see that I have validate address. So like yes, there are so many capabilities within the Taquito SDK of Tezos. Okay, so here we have validators. If you validate address, like if you want to validate if the public address entered by the user, or like if you want to just check if the address is valid or not, so it just returns you so many enums like 0, 1, 2, 3. Based on that, you can confirm that if the entered or the provided if public address of the wallet is correct or not. So like yes, that's how I'm doing it. And let's jump over to the part which I have told you. Like yes, Zeeve has a provision of providing the indexing services. So uh, where this like transactional history coming from. So if you take a look into any blockchain, so you didn't find any particular method in any of the blockchain which can provide you the transactional history against any wallet address. So this is the job with this is the job this has to be done by the indexing service. So I'm just making use of the Tezos indexer. Okay, for that, like I'll have to go for yes, wallet operations. Here you can see that I'm making call of like this is the Axios HTTP client module, like for making the HTTP call. Okay, so like this is the indexer URL, like which I have provided at the beginning. As you can see, this is the indexer URL for Ghostent. Okay, so like through which you can just get the information, like I am providing the user address in it, and so account, then user address, then operations. It just gives me the list of like operations, or you can say the transactions which happened through this particular wallet. Okay, so like this is the structure of the object which is being written by the uh, you know indexing service, and it has lots of other information like how much gas has been utilized, what is the storage, okay, and block number, what is the timestamp. But I just wanted such kind of information, so I just making it customizable for my use case. Okay, so like as you can see, I'm not re-rendering it again, this particular even the balance is being updated automatically, and the operations transaction operations are also being updated automatically. So like I'm making use of interval, it just calling the APIs again and again, so that it seems like everything is live and real time. So I'm just rendering this particular, I'm looping around a operation states, which is array of different operations, and that's how it is being done. Okay, so this is the quick walkthrough around the wallet app. Okay, so Snurpit, can I just share the GitHub link of this particular DApp so that they can take a look and build around so many other functionalities? Like they can also add some smart contracts into it.
Definitely. What to ask for? Let me please share the link to me. I will add it on the comment section.
Yeah, sure. So let me provide that. So we have sample DApps also, like if people want to interact with other DApps also, which we have like a Polygon Net market, and then there are other marketplaces and other DApps which we have also having a NFT based apps also. So here you can get it. Just provide them. They can just clone it and run it, and even like if they wish, they can make amendment in it and then contribute here on the in the Zeeve app GitHub. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, so is there any question so far?
No, no questions as of now.
Okay, so so it's DApp has been done. So can I proceed further for how they can make use of different endpoints on the Zeeve app, and then make use of IPFS also through ZDFS.
Yes, yes, you can proceed.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so let's do one thing. I'll just go with the RPC endpoint, which I've created for Ethereum. So as you can see that if I go for Node.js, code snippet, I'll just copy it from here and then just run it. Okay. So like, let me install Axios here. I need to open it again.
This one is this the code you are just mentioning in the Node.js one you copied from is compatible with the Tezos tab, right?
Yeah, it will be they just need to change this particular bit.
Okay,
So
then
this
please
is
mention
just to
about
check. Yeah.
wherever the edits will be needed. Just mention that also with a comment.
Okay. So I'll provide all the possible. Okay. I think there must be some issue with it. Declaration. Uh, there's some issue with my system currently. Yeah, it worked fine. So as soon as I run this particular file, So you can see this, like I have got the response. Okay, and so I have made the one request, and out of it it's successful, so it's showing me 100%. Okay, so that's how you can monitor everything. Like I have sent this particular request object and my response is same, so like you can compare it here. Okay, so this kind of information can you can fetch. Okay, so that's for endpoints. And like if you take a look to you can make use of web3 also, web3.js. Okay, so like if I just install web3.js and web3 web3.js must be like everyone must be aware about it, I hope. So basically this is a client uh, package for interacting with the EVM based chains. And this is the only one which is being utilized by most of the developers, like in the community, for building the DApps on EVM based chains. So like it is asking me for the provider, so I'll just provide enter the provider here, and then PTH, then get block number, then enter. So you can see this, that like different endpoints are obviously compatible with the standard Web3 client-based libraries also. So like if you don't really want to interact directly with the API, like you don't want to write bloatware code, so you can just directly make use of Web3. And like in case of Tezos, you can make use of Taquito if you are dealing with JavaScript environment. Okay. So this is for the endpoint. So like let's jump over to the ZDFS. Okay. So it's uh, if you want to keep your files into decentralized way into P2P communication, like must if I just correlate with the torrent. Okay, so people will get the idea how about it. Okay, so like how the IPFS works in the same manner as that of torrent. Okay, so like if you want to so it's basically content based addressing currently. And most of the NFT application make use of IPFS so for storing the uh, files, NFT files. Okay, using IPFS. So how can you make use of it? Like either you can just make use of uh, the UI of the product. Okay, so like if I just want to, you know, suppose I want to upload this particular logo, so I'll just do it, and this logo is uploaded. And how do I like use it in a NFT? So whenever you create a NFT object, so like you pass a IPFS URL of that particular NFT creation, okay, of that particular NFT image. So this particular a URL you can utilize there by hosting it using the ZDFS. Okay, and if you want to make use of this particular service, then you can also interact with the SDK, or you can use the core APIs also. It's the documentation is available here. Okay, so like API documentation is there. So like either you can like use standard pinning services APIs and data APIs also, like both are available. And if you want to make use of ZDFS service using the IPFS CLI, so you can also make use of us. Okay, so we have all written all the documentation here. And as I told you earlier, like if you want to interact, like your use case is not so great, like you are just working at the R&D level, you can make use of shared gateway. Otherwise, you can just create a dedicated gateway for yourself. Okay, so like we'll be interacting with the data APIs. So like as you can see, like if I'll go for creating the data APIs, so lots of bloatware code I'll have to write. So for that, what we have done, we have just created a Node.js based SDK. Okay, so like in order to make use of ZDFS service. Okay, so what it do, like it will just if you want to uh, if you're creating an NFT based application. Okay, so you must be have you want to access the IPFS service programmatically. So what you can do, you can just install this ZDFS service SDK inside your DApp and then provide the access token and the endpoint of the ZDFS. Okay, and then you'll be good to go to programmatically access all the capabilities of IPFS. Okay, so like let me give you a quick around, like if you want to upload any file using the programmatical access. Okay, so like here you have a settings. Okay, so once you jump over to API credentials, so like as you can see that like there is a uh, access token which is it is demanding, and endpoint can be like endpoint. This is the endpoint which you want, which you have to enter here. Okay, in your data APIs, and access token, you need it for authentication purpose. So how do you get it? So you get it through jumping over to the settings and then API credentials and then create a key here. Okay, like I'm just, and then I'm just giving all the permissions. Like you can even control the permissions, like suppose if you want to, if you are creating a access for any of your colleague or any teammate, and you just want only the read operations also, you want him like he will be having the access of only read operations or delete operations, so you can just control the permissions also around it. So as soon as you just create it, like you'll have all the things like access key, secret, and the access token. You can download it so that we can utilize it in our you know in this particular code base. So like let me just copy everything from documentation itself. Okay, so here it is. Like I need to like install ZDFS SDK here. Okay, so like if you want to like yeah, so we will create endpoint, pass the endpoint through this, and access token through this. So endpoint is here, and I have access token also, which I have created from the settings section. So what I'll do, I'll just you know um I'll list down some file, like and what I'm going to do like right now, I'm just going to access all the files which I have uh, uploaded from this particular access which I have created right now. So like Tezos Hack, I have just created. I haven't uploaded any file till yet using this particular API credentials. Okay, so that's why whenever I'll go for you know uh, it will just show me non-empty array, sorry, empty array, because there is no such file. I haven't uploaded any file till yet for this particular access. Make it a C. Okay, so get APS list file list. Okay, and then so you can see it will show empty array because I haven't uploaded any file till yet. Okay, through this particular on this particular access which I have created recently. What I'll do now, I'll just upload another file, upload file using the same ca- access, and then make the call of list files. Okay. So there are multiple methods through which you can just upload any file. If you have this content identifier of a file, okay, you can just upload it using that also. If you have a directory, you can upload that directory also. If you want to only upload the files, you can upload the files also. So here I have to provide the path as well as the name. So I'll provide the path of package.js. Okay, so you need to provide the it's showing in the documentation file path to upload. Okay, and it should be absolute. Okay, so I'll provide the absolute path, and then I'll write down the package dot json here, and then check the response. Okay, what it is, uh, what it will going to return. Yeah, so basically what going to do, I'm just uploading a file, and as you will see that it will just you know available here in my uh, console, UI console. Okay, so as soon as I'll create it, upload it. So it has uh, like uh, returned me this information, my file has been successfully uploaded, and it will start getting listed here soon. Yeah, so this is my file, and if I want to make use of this particular package.json, suppose it was, if it was your any NFT, okay, NFT image. So you have done the same thing using your DApp of NFT marketplace or maybe something else, and access this particular service using the your program by making use of SDK. Okay, so you can see my package.json has been uploaded over the IPFS network. Okay, now if I'll access my, if I access the list again, so it will just shows me the same file. Yeah, so that's how you can just list down somewhere in your DApp and make use of like uh, IPFS capability using Zeeve without worrying about hosting Node or writing bloatware code here and there. And same is applicable for endpoints of different blockchain protocols. And so if your use case, some of you must be in college days, and some must be working on your uh, like uh, uh, ideas somewhere around and going to pitch, so your idea will become huge. And your user base become good in number, so you can just have a direct dedicated nodes for yourself, and it's just a click matter of clicks for hosting your node through Zeeve. And if that particular protocol is not being hosted by the Zeeve automatically, like if bring your own, like hosting your by your own is not possible, then yes, we have customized option, solutions also for the people. So you guys can reach us out in any case if you want, for any kind of uh, assistance at any level. Yeah, that's all. Yes, Sampreet, are there any question?
No, sir, no questions.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, no questions. There are no extra questions as of now.
So, do you want to ask anything?
I think I don't know if you know about all the things like what prices are there for all those who will be building on top of Tezos while using Zeep. But do you, if you know, you can share about it, or else I will share about all the things to our participants.
Yeah, I'll share out separately, and you can just
Yeah,
distribute among them.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
yes, please.
Oh yeah, I'm done. You can ask anything.
No. I'm just sharing about all the criteria for those projects who will be eligible for the Zeep track, because Zeep has onboarded the TezAsia Hackathon as infrastructure partner. So all those who will be building their projects on top of Tezos, but also using Zeep as an infra, will be having we will be having special prizes for those that will be sent directly and exclusive to you by Zeep. So happy hacking, sir, everyone. And don't forget to join our Discord channel. And in case you have any doubt, you can ask us also. And I think that if you can just share your profile where they can ask you any doubts, like either you LinkedIn or anywhere,
Yeah,
you can
I'll
drop
share
them.
it with you. I'll share it with you. I can share my LinkedIn profile.
In case you have any questions to ask to Zed, you can ask them on their DMs. And in case you have any particular doubt while building a project for the hackathon, you can drop in and say hi to us on our Discord channel. Let me share the Discord link here. Just a second. And also, good news. We have crossed the 12,000 plus registrations, and on request, we are still extending the registrations and idea submission deadline to 6th of August. That is Sunday. So all those who are still who haven't registered for the hackathon, you have got a chance. You can register for the hackathon now also. And all those who have registered, please take your time and fill out the idea submission form. And from tomorrow onwards, we are the project submission will be starting. So all the projects, if you have started and you have built your project successfully on Tezos, you are eligible. You can start submitting your projects from tomorrow onwards. In case anyone has any doubts, you can check out on the Unstop page. We have shared all the guidelines about how to submit your project to while making a valid or eligible submissions. Okay, and rest, if just a small glimpse, we have a particular GitHub repository which you have to fork first, and then create a folder name of your respective team, and then push all your projects content to that particular folder and make a pull request to our repository. That's how you will be making an eligible and successful project submission for TezAsia Hackathon 3.0. and the project submission starts from tomorrow onwards, that is 1st August 2023, and will be valid till 25th of August 2023. So you have 25 days, plenty of time to build and ship a product, because we have seen hackers even building and shipping products in less than 24 hours. So 24, greater than 24 days, it's plenty of time. You can easily learn and build projects and ship new projects that will be helping the blockchain ecosystem to grow more. Okay, so happy hacking, and thank you so much, Zaid, for sharing so much insights about how to use Zeeve along with Tezos. And I hope we will be seeing some good projects that will be utilizing the Tezos and Zeeve together during this hackathon.
Yeah, yeah. This is nice. Uh, talking to you, and the community is good. So it's a good
Yeah.
experience, and they can ask me, and there are so many other developers in our team. They can assist at any moment.
Yeah, definitely. You can reach out to Zeeve team in case you have any doubts, or you can ask us directly, and we will help you out with all the problems in case you were facing while building. Okay. So till then, good night. See you. Happy hacking. And in case you will be having any doubts, we will be having our regular AMA sessions around 7 to 7:30 p.m. On our Discord channel. You can join in anytime to ask us anything. Okay. Till then, Tata. Bye bye. Thank you so
Bye.
much, Ed.
Yeah. Thank you. Good night.